This is as good as I could get my hair for TV. So. Hey, this is Jason Allen, our cruise director.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, how you doing out there in TV land?
We are having a rum swizzler, which apparently is the drink known to Bermuda. Oh, gorgeous.
Yep, sunset is almost done.
I highly recommend this tour.
Well, good morning from almost the middle of the North Atlantic. Out where there's only one spot to visit if you're this far out in the Atlantic, and that is Bermuda.
We are so close.
We're not supposed to be here till 3 o'clock this afternoon, but I do, from checking my own little sources and maps, I think we've actually sailed a little bit south of the island, and we're on the Africa side of Bermuda, which is somewhere different for us for sure.
Wow.
But we're going to get there at 3 o'clock, and we have an excursion tonight at sunset we're going to show you.
We do?
But before then, we are going to have some breakfast, and after that, we're going to be on what Princess calls the
Wake show.
The wake show with the cruise director. So we've been invited to say hello and go on, and I'm not sure what he's going to ask us.
We have no idea. We have no prep. We just got an invitation, asked would we be willing to be a guest, and we said yes, and that's all we know. So, yeah, hopefully we know the answers to whatever questions he has, but hopefully we just have a great conversation and share our love for travel and cruising specifically.
So I'll show you a little bit of that, but before that, we're going to go grab some breakfast first, and then make our way through this day with a whole bunch of new things we've never done before. It's an interesting ship that the two main dining rooms are actually a little bit forward of mid. Most cruise ships we've been on, they've been near the aft. But Princess often has one at the aft and two in the middle, so they just don't have the one at the aft of the ship. I haven't really had a chance yet to put the finishing touches on my hair before the big TV show interview, so we may have to do that when we get back after breakfast. The shore excursion desk lives on the same floor as our cabin. We just came around the corner from the hallway and we bounced right into here. The future cruise center is also over here. And then out you go to the atrium. So we're going to go in the glass elevator. These glass elevators are interesting because they only go from deck 8 to deck 5. That's all they do is up and down these 4 floors.
Deck 5.
They service the main atrium area. Bordeaux dining room. Okay, the menu stays the same for breakfast, except I believe for the specials at the top, which today is farmer-style eggs and poached finnan haddie. Whatever that is. Sounds like fishy stuff. Something sneaking up on you.
Oh, yes. I think I'll just do is that, what kind is that? Cheese.
Cheese, cinnamon roll, strawberry, apple, apricot.
I think I'll do the cinnamon roll, actually.
What would you
please?
have?
Cinnamon roll.
Cinnamon roll.
Yes.
Good call.
Thank you.
Same for me, please. There we go.
you.
Thank you. Okay, just like there's rules for eating a croissant, there's rules for eating one of these cinnamon rolls. You have to unravel it bit by bit, and unspiral it all the way around. That's how you eat a cinnamon roll.
You're ridiculous.
It's kind of like a horizontal version of eating a croissant.
Ridiculous.
My tea has arrived. I put my own little teapot. And over here, we're having a little bit of fruit.
A bit of fresh oranges to start the morning.
Breakfast has arrived, and I decided to go with the farmer's breakfast. A little bit of fried eggs over easy, sausage, ham, potatoes. Bacon was mentioned in the menu, but I don't see any bacon. So, over here,
I went with the pancakes today.
yummy syrup time. Well, we are back walking through the atrium area. Another successful breakfast. Everything was hot, tasty, exactly how we like it. And now we have to go get ready to go and show you what it's like to be on the wake show. We are heading off to film the wake show now. Just to let you know how this kind of played out, that we had Princess reached out to us saying that the cruise director wanted to be in touch to see if we'd appear one of the days on the wake show.
Yeah.
So we said, sure, why not? So he was curious to talk to us as vloggers that are on board. And we're going to go do that now. So hopefully we can get a little bit of footage and show you what that looks like. But let's go. We have to meet him. He wants to meet outside the casino. I'm not sure where we're recording or what's going to happen next. You'll find out when we find out. This is as good as I could get my hair for TV. So hopefully their camera picks up hair better than mine does. We're almost there. We have to meet out front of Ocean Now by the casino, which I think is straight ahead down this hall. This is a new strange thing that's popping up. Pictures of your irises. Okay, we're coming into... Jason is the cruise director. We're coming into his office.
And then we are just going to be hanging out here.
A little behind the scenes at the wake show
In
here.
the middle.
Okay.
When you hear Jason say that he looks out his window to see what a beautiful day, he really is looking out the window. There you go.
That's right, man. This little guy right here was created by the Walt Disney Company.
Yes.
Do you know about
I
that?
knew a little bit about it. I was 9 years old the first time I went to Walt Disney, and I fell in love with this little character in the hotels that we were staying at, so I actually went home at 9 years old with little figurines of that.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to The Wake Show. I'm your cruise director, Jason Allen. Today is Tuesday, August the 26th, and it's day 2 of our beautiful Bermudian adventure. We have some very special guests here on the show today. Canadian bloggers, the Cruising Canucks, will be here to talk about their exciting journey and what it's like to be a blogger. Welcome back to The Wake Show, ladies and gentlemen. I have very special guests on this morning, and I'm so excited to introduce them because this is not a usual occurrence here. In fact, they're only the second time that I've been able to introduce to our viewers someone from outside the crew. They are actually one of you, our beautiful guests, or two of you, actually, our beautiful guests out there, and they are fantastic bloggers. They have their very own YouTube blog. They are the Cruising Canucks. Please welcome to The Wake Show, Jerry and Jill.
Hello. Hi. Thanks for having us.
I'm so glad to have you here.
Wow.
This is really exciting for me, and as I said, we don't usually have guests on The Wake Show, but since you folks are actually experienced bloggers and experienced cruisers, I thought it'd be perfect to have you on.
Well, yes, it's wonderful.
So you are the Cruising Canucks. Where in, I assume, Canada, that you come. Where do you come from?
You're right. We are Canadian, and you're funny. It's funny you say that because a lot of people don't know what the Canuck stands for, but that's what Canuck is, a slang for Canada. So yeah, we live in northern Ontario. We're right on the tip of Michigan border.
Oh.
So we're very close to the U.S., but that's where we are.
Cool.
So we cruise so much because we have up to 6 feet of snow every winter where we live.
6 months of snow, so we need to get away.
Hence why we do this.
I think that's a really good idea. It's like, well, rather than sit in the snow all winter long, let's go and cruise.
That's right.
Is that how you fell into this?
Perhaps.
Yeah, we decided we wanted to record our family vacations for our family and friends to see, because a lot of people haven't been on cruises before, and they're always like, what's it like on a cruise? I'm not sure if I would like it. We thought, let's start recording it, and we'll put it on YouTube so people can check it out. Well, it turns out a lot of other people wanted to see it as well.
Yeah? That's really interesting. Originally, you just did it so that your parents could see it,
That's right. That's exactly. When Jerry first said to me, I want to do this, I went, okay, but nobody's watching me on a camera. Nobody's seeing me in a bathing suit going into the swimming pool, all of this, right? Like, that's not happening. And all of a sudden...
How'd that work out for you?
Each cruise,
She still has final control, the final edit to make sure she thinks it's all appropriate.
Okay, all right.
But yeah, it went from just him filming and me standing behind to now I'm in every single vlog, and, you get over it.
How long have you been doing this blog now?
We did it, we've done it for, where are we, 3 years now, yeah.
3 years.
We did a ship tour before the cruise pause, and then all of a sudden after that, we thought, let's put ourselves in front of the
But
camera.
us in front of the camera, it's been 3 years of doing it.
So you said we were talking about this a little bit earlier, and you started it out as just like a fun thing for your family. Now it's a full-time job, am I right?
It is for me. I retired early, around 7 years earlier than what I was scheduled to retire in order to do this, because I worked for the school board for 20 plus years, 25 years. And so I was only allowed to travel over Christmas breaks and summer vacation.
Right.
So allowing me to be able to retire early, we were able to sort of expand our cruising and do the Mediterranean in May, which is wonderful.
Wow.
Do Alaska, all of that sort of thing. So
Do you
it's
have
been
a-
amazing.
And I'm still working. So
Are you?
And considering what's happening on this cruise in this time of year, is I forecast the weather, a meteorologist for severe weather.
Really? That's interesting. So you know that the logistics can be for a cruise like this, right? That's sort of something that can how it can affect us,
Yeah,
right?
we kind of had a heads up days before we were on the ship. Thing definitely going to be probably some changes. We were hoping not, but we thought if it goes the way the forecast was pointing, we thought there's going to be some kind of change.
But what a huge relief when the captain came on and made his announcement, because knowing what we know from what he's sharing, I'm like, oh, yay. We were like, yes,
You're like, I don't want to go through the
really don't. And
the
I mean,
original proposal.
I guess luckily for us, we've been to the ports in the Caribbean before, so it wasn't a heartbreak to lose it. I know
we
some
didn't
people
want to lose
might be
Bermuda.
disappointed.
We're excited to go to Bermuda.
This was the best case scenario for
Oh,
us.
fantastic. That's good. What do you have, of all of the ports that you've been to in the world, do you have a favorite so far?
I would say for me, I am a huge fan of the Mediterranean, but the smaller ports in Mediterranean, like Catamaran, some of those places that we've been to that have just been, the highlights for me.
How about you, Jerry?
For me, I would say British Isles. I like Scotland, Ireland. I just love that. I feel like I'm home for some reason. And so it just...
Are you Scottish or British of
way
descent?
back, Irish, years and years ago before our family came to Canada. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Actually, our family came to Canada through Ellis Island, so it's kind of interesting being in the harbor there for a couple of days, picturing what it would have been like,
That's really cool. We were just in St. John. This ship was just in St. John's, which, Newfoundland, and there's a big Scottish, Irish sort of contingent there as well.
So that's where I'm originally from, is Newfoundland.
Really? You're a Newfie.
I am a Newfie.
That's really cool. I loved it over there. It's a beautiful place, and I've been to Canada several times, and Canadians are so friendly and so welcoming and such a beautiful culture, and we're so very glad to have you here on this ship. Hopefully you've been enjoying your stuff. You said you enjoy the smaller ships better, yeah?
Well, we're starting to realize that now. I mean, we've cruised multiple sizes of cruise ships, and I guess as we age, our preferences change. I mean, when we first started cruising, we were cruising with 3 small children.
Oh, okay.
Now we have...
Were they yours? Or?
Yeah,
it would be weird if it was somebody else's. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows?
Anyways, now we're cruising more as a couple, but we've done family cruises with our adult children and grandchildren.
Oh, okay.
And so, depending on what the cruise is about, depends on how we pick the ship. But if it's just the 2 of us, this is just perfect.
I love it.
I grew up watching the Love Boat, and so I just love the smaller ships because it makes me kind of have flashbacks to watching that show when I was a child, and I just and this is as close as I can get to that size of ship nowadays. So
yeah,
it's cozy. It feels it's the lounge life, right? The whole feel of the Love Boat episodes. It's all in the ship. Yeah,
feels like home.
Yeah, it does.
And this ship especially, we've got the wheelhouse bar and other places around the ship that have that old school ship feel. It feels like you're on an adventure. You know what I mean? And that's what I love about this ship. Yeah. Well, I don't want to take up any more of your time for your blog because you've got a lot more filming to do, I'm sure. If you see these wonderful folks during your cruise, make sure you say hello. Stop them. Say, hey, it's the Cruising Canucks. Pretty cool, right?
It's been great. We've had a lot of people so far come up and say hi.
All right. Well, keep saying hi to them throughout the cruise. Thanks again for being on the Wake Show this morning.
Thanks for having
Very nice to see you. Make sure you check out their blog. And the YouTube is the Cruising Canucks, right?
It is. Yes. Cruising Canucks.
Make sure you check out their fantastic blog on YouTube. Stop them when you see them or on the ship. Give them a high five. Just say hello or whatever. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you around the ship, folks. And as always, bye for now.
Hey everybody, we're just finished filming the Wake Show, and this is Jason Allen, our cruise director.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, how you doing out there in TV land? This is great. We had a great session, filmed a fantastic show, and thank you guys. We really appreciate you being here.
Well, thanks so much for inviting us. It's been great.
It's my absolute pleasure. Make sure you tune into this beautiful blog every single chance you get.
Thanks for having us, Jason.
You got it. My pleasure. Bye for now.
Bye.
When you see in the Princess app, all of the events that are listed, she literally does that by hand. Every single event gets listed. She also makes sure that the pattern is correct and that all of everything in the pattern is set up the way it's supposed to for the entertainment
Nice.
And then Emily, obviously, Emily.
Yes, we've seen you around
Yeah.
and about. You're working hard. You're everywhere.
Yeah, she helps with the planning of all the entertainment activities with the activity staff, and she's like our ambassador of fun and joy and all that good stuff.
We are done at the wake show. How'd you do?
Yeah. Oh, I think it was lots of fun.
Lots
Getting
of
to have
fun?
a little conversation with Jason.
We're sure. So it's getting close to lunchtime, so we might go find some lunch. Look at that. We came across the ocean now, I believe it is, all the swag. Mrs. Canuck overpaid for hers, I think.
I was just saying to Mr. Canuck, I bought mine around 3 years ago now, and I paid $55 each. And look at the price now,
Wow.
$28 and $30. So
Almost half.
they've got them marked down quite a bit.
We are heading off for lunch now. They're doing a demonstration of how to make a 24-karat margarita in the atrium here. I'm not sure we've had lunch here yet, have we?
We have not.
It's our first time having lunch here on this cruise. So we've got everything from calamari to street tacos to Thai spring rolls and summer rolls. Then over here on the mains, you can have yourself a salad, a mac and cheese, club sandwich, or
There's lots of options.
baked chicken enchilada. So lots of options to choose from. Our appetizers have arrived all at once.
Oh, we have both of them.
This is the Thai spring roll. No peanuts for me. They were able to accommodate that. And a chicken street taco over there. Mrs. Canuck
good too.
also has the spring roll, but she's got...
I have the peanut sauce on mine, and I also have an order of the calamari with 3 different sauces it came with.
My spring rolls were piping hot, like really excellent, like just like you'd have at home fresh out of the oven or deep fryer and eat them right away. That's how hot they were, which is really impressive. And the street taco was amazing. The flavors were phenomenal. So far, 2 for 2 on lunch today. Really good. Have you stopped chewing yet? It's a long chew.
Well, they're very good, very crunchy.
Very good, crunchy. Have I annoyed you yet with your camera?
Yeah. So our main course has arrived, and I went with the Mongolian seafood stir fry. So I have some shrimp, I can see some calamari in here, some nice sauce and rice and some cabbage vegetables, all gonna mix it all up.
And I went for the chicken enchilada. Seems I have a bit of a Mexican theme going on after the street tacos. It looks delicious. I just finished my chicken enchilada, and that was spectacular. Probably one of the best lunches I've ever had on a cruise ship right there. That was amazing.
Wow.
A little bit of heat, lots of fresh pulled chicken inside of the enchilada. Had some guacamole and salsa and sour cream on the side. You could kind of mix in with it. Spectacular.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying my Mongolian stir fry too. I would highly recommend it if you're a seafood lover. There's a little bit of seasoning, a little bit of vegetables mixed in. It's just the flavors are bountiful in this. So great lunch on aboard the Princess ship.
Your eyes do not deceive you. That is cheesecake for dessert. Can't wait to dive in. Next to Candy Girl, I think that I would say this is one of my favorite pieces of art I've seen on a cruise ship. Look at that. That just screams adventure on the seas. Last time we saw land was heading out of New York Harbor. But now, here we are, first times ever in our life, we are seeing Bermuda. Let us show you.
It is gorgeous. Look at the blue, beautiful ocean. Oh, have you ever seen a prettier shade of blue?
There you go. This is Bermuda. I know what I was expecting, but not this.
Really?
Yeah. How's it looking?
So it's so excited to be here. It is gorgeous. The clock tower right out there, the beautiful, beautiful water, the catamarans going by.
There we go. First time for us in Bermuda. We'll give you a nice pan here across the marina area. Clock tower's over there. Fort right over there. Yeah, beautiful spot. We can't wait to spend a few days here. Okay, we are here in Bermuda.
We are.
Now we have a bit of a complicated night because our excursion is right just after dinner time, so we don't have time to go to the main dining room.
Right. It begins at 6:45.
Yes, so what we decided to do instead is go to the buffet. Now the buffet does not open until 5:30, so we're going to have to do just a quick run to the buffet, grab some stuff and get out. between now and then, we thought we'd still have time to grab a little nibble and a pre-dinner cocktail. And then we're going to be going on a sunset catamaran cruise.
Yeah, it's a 90-minute cruise around the island, and we're really looking forward to it.
Okay, tonight's dress looks to me to be turquoise and about 15/16 length. And I believe she bought this in Greece.
Oh, fancy.
Pretty good of me to remember where it
Fancy
came
that
from.
You knew that.
Cataclone, to be exact, I believe.
Yes.
How's that for stellar dress review? We're back at the Explorers Lounge. Welcome. Platinum Elite and Suite guests.
Good afternoon. Thank you. So I went and got a few nibbles there. I got some piggies in a blanket.
No, you haven't.
just so Polly
You've got
Morgan
sausage
can.
rolls.
Yeah, but it's not a sausage. It's a hot dog. So piggies in the blanket.
And
Come
what's
on.
a hot dog made of?
Junk.
Yeah, but it's a sausage.
So I have some piggies in a blanket.
It doesn't have pigs in a blanket. I
Along
would
with some
never let you
sushi.
film this as long as you call it a pig in a blanket.
Pig in a blanket is bacon around
It's
the
bacon
inside.
around the sausage. That's a sausage
Not
roll.
where we're from. Let's try my piggy in a blanket.
Sausage roll.
We are done with pre-dinner drinks and heading to see if we can find the buffet before we get off in beautiful Bermuda that we're in right there. We are Horizon Court Buffet. Nobody here. We're the first ones here. It seems that one half of the buffet tonight is set up for a pop-up crab shack, I think. Is that every night or?
I don't know. I've seen
No,
it.
No?
I think it is.
Okay.
I think it's just a.
Once in a while.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so we're trying the other side for some normal food. No seafood.
We should look-
Let's see what's on the buffet tonight. This is what we're having for dinner. We got a little jambalaya, some rice, some pork spare ribs,
Breast.
some crab cakes, some stuffing. So there must be some turkey down the road there. Oh, there it is, turkey.
It looks good too.
Oh, some
Doesn't
sticky
it?
honey chicken, I think that is right there. We got a little bit of pumpkin, some 3-bean Texas chili, some carrots, eggplant potato curry, and sweet potato chipotle casserole. Look what I found right there. Chicken nuggets.
So I went with some turkey, mashed potatoes. There's a little rib here. That's a crab cake. And look at this. Chocolate milkshake.
And I went and got myself a 6-pack of McNuggets right there. How's your bread pudding?
All right, bread pudding, and it is I think I'm generous if I say it's room temperature. Yeah, it's kind of cold. It needs some microwave.
Gangway this way. Here we go. First ever steps in our life on Bermuda soil. Here we are. View of the island princess from land. We haven't done that in a few days.
That's for sure.
We're just waiting now. We've signed the waiver. We didn't have our lawyer here to check it, so hopefully we signed.
True. Jill, what are you doing?
Well. Okay, off we go. We've been waiting for about 20 minutes. We arrived a little bit early. We're heading towards our catamaran. It is called Good Vibrations.
Good vibration.
There we go. That's the cat we're getting on.
Oh, it looks like the drink's waiting for us.
Choose your seat, baby.
We are on the Good Vibration boat, and we are having a rum swizzler, which apparently is the drink known to Bermuda. So, cheers!
Cheers.
Give it a try.
I'm Swizzy. I would have to say it tastes like just about every other rum punch I've ever had on a Caribbean catamaran.
I was just going to say, I don't know that there's anything unique about this drink from what I've had on any other catamaran, but yes, rum punch.
a drink.
That's what it tastes like.
So we're off. Heading off out of the marina now and out into the open water.
So it feels so good already because it was hot standing pierside, so the wind is going to be welcomed.
I don't know where we're going, but we're going to see a sunset, so wherever that is.
Okay, how's your sunset cruise so far?
It was very nice. Very peaceful and He's giving a whole history of Bermuda, so that's kind of informative. But yes, it's gorgeous out here. We moved up to the front of the boat. We were sitting in the back when we first left, but I need to get more air up here. So of course the bangs are looking great as we film this, but it's okay. It's lovely.
Okay. We'll take you back to a little more views of the sunset here.
You say you don't need me, but I'm the only one you call whenever you're lost. You say you got somewhere to be, but you've been here since yesterday with your phone turned off. Mind's doing all the talking, but have you asked your heart? Sounds like a good place to start. Your feelings seems to be left in the dark. Defeated, quiet screaming, what if? But what if you ask your heart? Sounds like a good place to start.
Oh, gorgeous.
Yep, sunset is almost done. Just going down below the horizons and a few clouds.
Yeah. But I highly recommend this tour. It is unlimited rum punch. They call it Bermuda Swizzler or something.
Rum Swizzler's the name.
Rum Swizzlers. Bermudan. Anyways, but yeah, just a nice casual boat ride. Looking at the sunset, it's gorgeous out here.
There you go, right over my shoulder.
Sounds like a good place to start. Your feelings seems to be left in the dark. Defeated, quiet screaming, what if? But what if you ask your heart? Sounds like a good place to start. Ooh, your heart. Ooh. Sounds like a good place to start. Your feelings seems to be left in the dark. Defeated, quiet screaming, what if? But what if you ask your heart? Sounds like a good place to start. Ooh, your heart. Ooh, your heart.
We are back on land after our sunset cruise.
Oh yeah, and that was fabulous, guys. Highly recommended. If you get to do that, sunset cruise, gorgeous, a little romantic, nice music, wonderful staff, good drinks, beautiful views, of course.
Yep, Mrs. Canuck had said, we're getting late into the port. Why don't we do the sunset cruise thing so we don't have time to do much of a full excursion anywhere? So, great idea.
Yeah, it worked out really, really well. We didn't have to, we were allowed to disembark on the ship shortly after 4 o'clock, and we just saw herds and herds of people trying to get off. We just had a light dinner in the buffet, walked right to our excursion, our catamaran. So it was wonderful. No mess, no fuss.
Back on the ship we go. We came from the pier and we're up here at Wheelhouse Bar. Hey, Mrs. Canuck has got a big gur on for some snacks.
A little bit of nibblies here.
What do you call them?
I call them chicken fingers.
They're not goujons?
Chicken goujons.
I'm telling you. They spent the whole week telling me I'm saying words wrong.
We're hearing a little bit of Eagles Hotel California down there from the violins. By the excursions we go, and bam, you're in the hallways of cabins. Old ships have character like that. We're back.
Oh.
Okay, we just came back in the cabin, and Mrs. Canuck was saying, "Oh my gosh!"
Look at the lovely little fruit basket.
Those are the tiniest grapes I ever saw. I think.
Oh, they're so good.
Tiny.
They're so
Are
sweet.
they Moscato grapes?
Maybe.
Who sent us grapes?
And you got some chocolates.
Ooh. Come on and see the people. There we are. Ooh, we're using a weird camera, so it's hard to get the proportions right.
Oh.
So, we're done. First day in Bermuda. kind of. We've been here officially 4 hours, 5 hours.
5 hours, yeah.
So impressive looking so far.
Yes.
Doesn't have your big, huge, tall mountains and palm trees. It's more kind of flatter.
You know what it kind of reminded
down.
me when we were cruising in? I kept thinking if they had more red sand, it would kind of remind me of sailing into PEI in Charlottetown along that. Like there's the elevation of the hills and the. Anyways, that's what I thought it was. That's what it reminded me of sailing into PEI.
I think I have you on camera saying it looked exactly like you expected it to look. So you expected it to look like PEI.
No, I expected it to look very pretty like it looked with gorgeous, beautiful colored homes and, like you see these lovely blue homes and pink and red. It's all very cute.
I didn't even see any homes yet. I don't know where I've been looking.
I don't know where he was looking because we sailed by a bunch of waterfront properties that looked absolutely gorgeous.
I didn't even see any pink sand yet.
No, I haven't either.
So, anyways, we're going to bed. Hey, everybody.
Good night.